All rise. We will obey. The International Criminal Court's now in session. The Dance of the Court Penal International, 8th word. Please be seated. We will swear.
Thank you very much. Court officer, please, the case.
Thank you, Mr. President. The situation in the Republic of Kenya in the case of the prosecutor versus William Samuel Ruto and Joshua Arap Sang. ICC 0109-0111. We're in open session.
Thank you. Appearances.
Morning, Your Honours. For the prosecution, appearances remain the same, save that we are joined this morning by our intern, Mustafa Hassan.
Good morning, Your Honours. The composition of our team remains the same. Thank you.
Your Honour. If I may. Yeah. Mr. President, Your Honours, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am Emil Aoun, as Rule 74, Duty Counsel, for the witness P800. Thank you.
Thank you. I was going to note your presence on the record, Mr. Aoun. Ms.
Good morning, Your Honours. Mr. Sang continues to be present and his team remains the same.
Good morning, Mr. President, Your Honours. The Ruto team remains the same.
Thank you very much. We are starting a bit later than usual. We needed to resolve certain matters, as part of which we held an ex parte meeting with Mr. Steinberg and Ms. Frenton to get their submissions on an ex parte matter that also we will now be ruling upon. Let's go into private session.
Inject information which might identify yourself. The first question I'd like to ask you is, in the Kalenjin culture, what is the consequence of being involved in violence or of witnessing violence?
Your Honour, first of all, we need to know, is there a consequence?
Well, I'll phrase it that way. Is there a consequence to being involved in violence? What do the Kalenjin believe about persons who participate in violence or witness violence?
People who participate in violence, Your Honour, needs to be cleansed so that it never affects them in future as a curse.
I'm just waiting for the record. Did you say it never affects them in the future as a curse? C-U-R-S-E.
A curse.
Mr. Steinberg, that should be the correct spelling of what I heard the witness say.
Yes, thank you, Your Honour. Just waiting for the record to catch up. It has now. I don't think Your Honour said that. But I'm sure that will be corrected in due course.
Your Honour, there is a matter of dates before you continue to another subject that I feel I should be able to clarify, because I feel I might have confused certain dates on that subject before you go on. And I would like to ask for your permission, Your Honor, that I clarify these dates before we go ahead, for it to be very clear to this court.
Very well. Dates in relation to which events?
Before the clarification goes further, yes, it was, of course, a funny thing Mr. Steinberg observed, but I don't want to repeat it, just so that when the correction is made, we don't want the transcript telling us that what I actually said wasn't what I said. You know what I mean, Mr. Steinberg? So there was some incorrection on the transcript that Mr. Steinberg was referring to. What I had actually said was that Mr. Steinberg's spelling of the word was what I heard the witness say. Please move on, Mr. Steinberg.
Thank you, Your Honours. Which events do you want to correct dates in respect of?
The dates of events that took place on 30th and my journey to location number 1.
All right. What would you like to clarify?
Your Honor, I will touch on names and I request that we go to the private session.
Private session, please, Your Honour.
And we go to private session now.
We are back in open session, Mr. President.
Thank you. Witness, remember the advice again to speak at a moderate pace, and also remember to observe the 5-second rule. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. Before you made that correction to the dates, we were discussing the issue of the belief among the Kalenjin people that persons participating in violence or who had witnessed violence could be cursed, could receive a curse. What is the remedy to prevent that curse from attaching to those people?
Your Honor, perhaps is there a remedy would have been a fair question.
It's all right, Miss Lagantra.
You may answer the question.
As long as it isn't overdone.
In fact, the witness has already mentioned it, but I want to make it clear. What would be done?
If you are involved in such a thing that will bring you curse, in Kalenjin community, you have to be cleansed.
And how is a person cleansed?
A ceremony is prepared by the elders, and they do cultural things to make sure that they send away all curses that will follow you.
Are you aware of any such ceremonies being performed after the post-election violence in 2008?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where was that ceremony performed?
In Nabkoi Forest, Your Honor.
Nabkoi Forest is Nabkoi, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
How many people approximately attended that ceremony?
Around 3,000, Your Honor.
And how do you know about that ceremony?
I didn't get you, Your Honor.
At any rate, Mrs. Steinberg, is that a safe question to pose in public session?
Your Honor, that's why I elicited first the number of people involved. I believe it will be. What is your source of knowledge of this ceremony, Mr. Witness? Is this something somebody else told you, or is this something you observed yourself?
Your Honor, before I answer that question, I realize I've typed a name which will...
All right, wait. We'll go into private session now.
We're in open session, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Now, did you yourself attend this cleansing ceremony?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did you attend if you weren't yourself involved in the violence?
All the youths in my village were to attend the same ceremony. And I wanted to feel, I didn't want to people to speculate that I'm not part of anything that took place, because they will have come back for me. Something else I wanted to know, I wanted to see in person what was taking place in that particular ceremony.
You mentioned that all the youth from your area were attending. Did you consider yourself at that time to be a youth?
Yes, Your Honor. A youth in Kalenjin is anyone who is not an elder. All elders will consider those people who are younger than them as youths.
Please tell the Chamber what transpired at this cleansing ceremony.
I remember one elder asking if there was anyone who had been sent by Mheshimiwa Ruto.
Yes, what happened then?
One person stood who had brought the team from Eldoret North and said that he had been sent, and Ruto was happy for the unity of all the youths and Kalenjin people during that time of violence.
All right. Just a correction to line 9. I believe that you referred to if there's anybody who had been sent by the Swahili word for Honorable Ruto. Is it
Mheshimiwa.
Mheshimiwa? Thank you. Mheshimiwa Ruto. And
Spell it, please, for the record. I can see the interpreters who would like to get it. Sorry, the court reporters would like to get it.
I believe it's MWESHIMIWA. Is that right? Mheshimiwa.
MHESHIMIWA.
Thank you. You said one person stood who had brought a team from Eldoret North and said he had been sent. Who was that person?
Private session, see if the witness hesitated. If we need to bring it back in open session, we'll do that, but private session for now.
We're in open session, Mr. President.
Thank you. Mr. Witness, you mentioned then that Mr. Farouk Kibet was the person who stood up. Who were the people that accompanied him?
He had come with a group of youths from Eldoret North, Your Honor.
Do you know specifically where in Eldoret North?
I don't know where all of them came from, but I know there were some from Tarbo.
And what was the message that he brought from Mr. Ruto?
He said Mr. Ruto was happy from the unity that the people showed during the violence, and the unity they had during all time, the hard time that was there during that period. And that he had been sent with a little cash to pay as a sign of thanks to the community.
Who had sent that cash?
Mr. Ruto, Your Honor.
And what became of that cash?
People who were there were asked to group themselves according to where they come from. And the money was distributed, Your Honor.
How much money? Sorry, how much money was given to each person?
We were given 300 shillings, Your Honor.
When you say we, did you also receive that amount?
Yes, Your Honor, I also received that amount.
And from which other areas did the youth come from to attend this ritual?
There were some from Eldoret East, Danai, and some from Eldoret South, a few from the neighboring part of Nandi.
Can you just spell Danai for the record, please?
N-D-A-N-A-I.
Thank you. And can you describe the ceremony that was performed, please?
I saw a bull being slaughtered. Internal parts of the bull was cut into small pieces, mixed with the blood, and the elders and a few people who were selected from the group who are there were throwing these parts away as the elders spoke different words that they were chasing away all types of curses.
And how long did the ceremony last?
Around 4 hours, Your Honor.
And can you give the chamber, please, an idea of the date when this ceremony took place? How long was it after the elections in 2007?
Not 2007, Your Honor.
Yes, no, my question was how long after the elections which took place in 2007. So 30th of December 2007 was the results?
Around the month of May.
May which year?
2008.
May 2008, thank you. Your Honour, I see we have 2 minutes left, but I am about to move on to a new subject now. This might be an appropriate time for a break.
We will take our morning break now and come back at 11:30. Witness, you will join us at that time. We go to closed session now to usher the witness out.